Here's the truth. The main reason long-term care insurance claims get denied aren't because people are not eligible. It's because the paperwork isn't right. The process can feel like a maze, but when you know what's needed, it can be a lot less intimidating. I'm Andrew Kantor with Kantor Kantor. Today, I want to walk you through the key steps to filing a long-term care claim, what documents you'll need, what qualifications need to be met, and how to avoid common mistakes. If you're in the middle of this process or just getting started, stick with me. It can make a lot of difference to your loved one. I know this process can feel overwhelming, but a little bit of preparation can make a lot of difference. Let me share a story that really brings this to light. An elderly man's daughter called me, explaining that her dad's long-term care claim had been denied. She was beside herself because her dad was clearly eligible and could not afford the care without that policy. After I took a look at the case, it became apparent what went wrong. This elderly man was unable to fill out the care forms properly himself, and his caregiver was equally as confused. As a result, an obviously righteous claim was unnecessarily denied. That's the kind of outcome we want to avoid. So how do we do that? The very first step is finding the actual policy document, which includes the policy number. This may sound obvious, but I can't tell you how many times I've seen families wait weeks or even months searching through files or waiting for the insurance company to provide them with a copy. Having that document in front of you makes everything else possible. Now, those forms can look intimidating. First, there's the claimant statement, which explains why help is needed and what help is required. Next, what you'll need is a plan of care document filled out by your physician, which explains what care you need and why. This is not just about filling in blanks. The insurance company will look very closely at the forms, including whether they explicitly define your need for at least 2 activities of daily living. Activities of daily living include things like bathing, eating, or dressing. You can also qualify for benefits if you show you are severely cognitively impaired. One thing a lawyer can help you do in this case is make sure the language in the forms matches the requirements in the policy. This can help make sure there is no room for the insurer to push back. If care has already begun, the facility or home care agency will have to confirm the services provided. This step is extremely important because insurance companies need to verify the amount of care that you're requesting is the amount of care that is required. Sometimes you'll need a power of attorney for the insured if the insured is unable to sign documents on their own. You'll also want to gather proof of costs, including invoices from the home care agency or nursing facility. Having these things ready not only speeds up the process, but allows you to be ready if the insurance company comes back asking questions. If the insurance company does push back, this is probably the best time to call a lawyer for help. If you don't have all the documents they're requesting, a lawyer can help you guide you through alternatives which the insurance company may accept. Once everything is ready, you submit the claim packet. The insurer may schedule a phone interview to ask clarifying questions. A conversation like this may feel stressful, but this is another time you may want to consider calling a long-term care lawyer for a free consultation. They may be able to walk you through what you should and shouldn't do during this call. Then, it's just a matter of waiting for a decision. If everything is complete, you'll save yourself weeks of back and forth. At the end of the day, filing a long-term care claim is not just about paperwork. It is about securing the care and peace of mind that your loved one deserves. I know this process can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. At Kantor Kantor, we help families like yours prepare, submit, and fight for long-term care claims. If you want help with your claim or just want to make sure you're on the right track, feel free to reach out. Call us today or visit our website to schedule a consultation. We'd be honored to stand by you and make sure your claim gets the fair treatment it deserves.